Well, hello PointPay family yet again. So this is our second video that we do. So in the last video I told you about the updates, the achievements from the previous month, the news that were going on in the crypto sphere in March. So today we will be discussing some key changes that are coming to PointPay very, very soon. So if you've missed the last version of the AMA session, I highly recommend watching it again. And after this video, everything should kind of make sense for you. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe and to press the bell button, subscribe to our channel. So leave a comment. YouTube algorithms really like it if you do it whilst you're watching the video. So thank you very much for that, and thank you for liking, subscribing, and being part of PointPay and being part of this amazing journey and the mission that we're trying to create. So let's get started. So the main topic of today's discussion is our Telegram mini app. So we've launched several months ago, and we said that I think over half a year ago actually now, and we were trying to have a USP that PointPay is going to be the first Telegram app, which was true. We were the first Telegram app, and we thought that this whole Telegram market will be completely booming and buzzing, and this is going to be another kind of big Facebook and another turn in the crypto playbook. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out to be the case. But in business, you have to make risks and you have to jump into certain markets head first. So we could have succeeded, but it was incredibly popular. We surpassed. I think we had 100,000 active users on the app, which is absolutely amazing. It was one of the best ways, the highest ways that people actually engaged with our platform, which is absolutely great. Apart from one major issue that was obviously outside of our control. So it isn't widely known, but Telegram has changed its policy with regards to crypto-related apps. So this changes took effect in the beginning of 2025, and the developers were given a couple of months to adapt. So I even mentioned, I think in a couple of the previous updates about this issue, assuring you that we would find a way to comply with those rules, etc., etc. So unfortunately, I underestimated just how drastic these changes would be. So it's difficult for me to stay completely neutral, but when describing them, because quite frankly, the situation is incredibly absurd. We've put a lot of money, and resources into developing this Telegram app. We've spent quite a lot of money on Telegram ads. We've spent a lot of money on, obviously, the development. That costs quite a lot of money to develop something completely new. So without further ado, let me explain what has happened. So to keep things simple, the core of Telegram's policy is that all crypto-related Telegram apps must integrate TON blockchain. Not just an option, but as a foundation of an entire app. So simply saying, pretty much the worst part is that Telegram went further, stating that the apps cannot use any other blockchains and any other cryptos apart from, including Ethereum, apart from Telegram's TON. So apps can only function on TON. So for a crypto exchange platform, which has hundreds of crypto coins, Telegram pretty much went on to say, the only option to trade TON could only be, exchanging TON for Ethereum, exchanging TON for USDT, but you cannot have any other pairs, which is absolutely ridiculous. And obviously with our own blockchain, the PointPay network, they said you cannot have that. So we had a couple of warnings, which we ignored because we thought it was fucking stupid, you know. In the end, they've deleted our. I think they will delete it quite soon. And I do know that I have quite a lot of developer friends who have like NFT platforms and who have like DeFi platforms, etc. And pretty much, yeah, Telegram went to them and said, all of the NFTs that you're selling, they can only be on Ton blockchain. So they went for kind of. They thought that those actions will develop their ecosystem, but in reality, what happened was all of the people who jumped, the bandwagon and launched their apps, Telegram mini apps, in their app store. Pretty much companies spend quite a lot of money. They improve their ecosystem, because it's part of the Telegram's ecosystem. But now they're more interested in not creating an ecosystem, but obviously increasing the use cases for Ton network. And apparently this is a doing of, I've had a person at the conference who knows Durov personally and who has quite a lot of contacts in Telegram, and he said that this is their new COO's incredible idea, in order to increase the use cases for Telegram mini apps. So it's going to be Ton only. And I can assure you that this is going to kill the whole ecosystem. They might rethink it and they might bring it back. We will obviously come back if they would do so. But I think they've had a good momentum to make it one of the biggest things in a crypto sphere, and they've completely fucked it up. And now I think they're more interested in the value of Ton as opposed to developing the ecosystem and using it within the ecosystem, for example, I know for payments, etc., and coming to a crypto exchange, I'm not even joking. They literally came over to us and said, the only thing that you can trade on your crypto exchange is Ton. That's it. Which is fucking mad. For some developers, choosing the blockchain is always about weighing cons and pros, and with those new rules, it's no longer a choice, and they might be able, some of them might be able to adapt, but for platforms built on other blockchains and who kind of trade, our businesses, our primary business is exchanging one thing to another, and that's obviously impossible now. It's absolutely mad. So as you could probably guess, our app cannot exclusively run on Ton, and PointPay is a centralized exchange, a platform that supports hundreds of assets across multiple groups. It's simply not possible for us to operate, and naturally Telegram reached out to us, and we reached out to them, and we tried to find a compromise, but they were quite unwavering, and we hope that given our unique situation, they would allow us to do so, and they would make us an exception, and they literally said, no, this is not happening. We will delete your app. So it was a hard no, and the message was loud and clear, rebuild the app on Ton or fuck off. At this point, we've done everything possible to keep our app on Telegram. We were one of the first ones there. We thought it's going to be the next huge thing in the crypto market. We saw the opportunity. We made an executive decision to develop an app to get into the market first, to get the first movers advantage. They could have, they've literally could have made it into one of the greatest things that ever happened to the crypto sphere in terms of the technology development, and they've completely fucked it up with their fucking stupid decisions. So sorry for choosing the words bluntly, but we've wasted quite a lot of money on its development, and we've really thought that this is going to be our new USP, and we were very proud of what we were doing. Obviously, if you have any project, don't do what Tom did. And I know quite a lot of people in the industry who did very similar things, who had a couple of dApps, and they were deleted as well because they said that your dApp has to be running and trading only ton coins, which is stupid. So as of recording of this video, our app, I think, is still alive, but we haven't received a removal notice yet. But don't be surprised that it's going to be removed. I don't know. Maybe we will come to an agreement. Who knows? Because there are quite a lot of people are complaining and saying to Durov's team that this is fucking insane. What the hell are you doing? So maybe they would get some sense. So I know of quite a lot of people whose apps were deleted, and since we already spoken to them, so the app hasn't been deleted yet. It's still live. It still has about 100,000 people using it on a daily basis, but it might come to a point, maybe, I don't know, by the end of summer, maybe sooner, maybe tomorrow, maybe it's been deleted at the moment, when I'm recording it. So yeah, the Telegram map might disappear, and this is all Telegram's doing. It had nothing to do with that. So personally, I'm incredibly disappointed in Telegram's approach. I think it's stupid. I think their CEO is literally a mentally retarded idiot, and those kind of people should be fired and never be allowed to work in big organizations at all. That's absolutely insane what they did. So we promoted it. We had the first movers advantage. Obviously, the fact that Durov was in jail didn't help, and some negative press also didn't help. And now he hired this idiot. So yeah, I think the whole Telegram is going to be going down. The crypto community is going to be going down. It's been incredibly frustrated, and yes, I'm very, very frustrated that we've spent so much time on developing the app, that we had such high hopes for it to be our USP, and then it didn't materialize, not because of our actions, but primarily because of actions of Telegram that decided to restrict it. So yeah, and I expect the interest in Telegram apps to decline. It's going to be a slowdown, and they might even shut down the whole thing unless they will rethink their approach. It's like going to an app store and, it's absolutely stupid. So anyway, so it's important to understand that this is not just our app being affected. Thousands, if not tens of thousands of applications will be permanently removed, and they will lose quite a lot of their apps from the community. I think when they will start deleting them, they will realize how many useful applications they will have to delete. Like deleting, restricting choices, bonkers. So anyways, it's stupid. They shouldn't have ever done it, but it is. We are where we are. Our app hasn't been deleted yet. I hope that they will come to senses, but this is something that we expect to happen at the moment. So that's been said. So let's move forward. So since our app will be shut down very soon, we're actively working on the changes to our user level system and relocating the PXP Portal to other platforms. So let's talk about it. So the user levels will undergo some improvements. So we're making them clearer, more user friendly, and increasing the value of the reward. So we are adjusting the level requirements. So we're revising the bonuses that will be provided and potentially expanding the benefits for every single level. So the interface will also be redesigned to make it easier to understand what you're going to be getting, etc. So the tasks will be integrated into the point system as well. So speaking about tasks, so the PXP Portal, sorry, I need to have a sip of tea. I've been talking for way too long. Okay, so Speaking about the PXP Portal, which was previously only available through our Telegram app, so it will now be not app Telegram, just an app, mobile app. So it will now be accessible across all platforms. You will be able to complete tasks via the app, via the website, etc. So whatever works for you. I don't know why they didn't integrate it. Like, it was a bit weird that they didn't integrate it into the web version, but now it is integrated. I think it was an oversight on our behalf, our bad, but now it will be available there. I think it was in the backlog and there was a problem with the developer or a design or something like that, and then some more important tasks came along, so yeah, we had to shelve it for a couple of months, but that being said, it should be available either today or maybe next week. So the PXP Portal on web, so you can access it through your browser. So from the start, we plan to bring the portal to all platforms. So we initially, I think, launched it on Telegram, then we moved it to the app, and now it is available across the board. So there you will also be able to see the updated user levels with the revamped PXP Portal. We'll also try to avoid this and to see where things go. So we're eager to see the updates, and it will be concentrated less on legacy and more on active trading. So you have to kind of actively trade every single month to maintain your user levels. So that was the kind of the thinking behind it. So we don't want people just to hodl on our website. We want you to actively trade, and more you trade, better rewards you will get in the end. So once those changes will go live, we'll publish a detailed article explaining how everything works, what has been changed, etc. So if you follow our social media channels, you will get keep your eyes peeled for the article explaining all of those changes. Yes, so that. Oh yes, and also if you're using the Telegram app, I recommend downloading our standalone app, switching to our website or whatever works better for you. So I think this wraps up this video on our upcoming plans. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. So this is the end of the Q1, and go to our website where we will publish either today or it's already been published. I don't know, our plans for the next quarter. So we always have 4 quarters, plans for 4 quarters. So as this one will close, we will add another quarter, I think, for Q1 2026. So a very long time away, but yeah, we like making plans. Sometimes we have to rearrange things, but yes, keep your eyes peeled for that. So yes, this wraps up this video on our upcoming plans. It's a bit emotional and unstructured. I'm terribly sorry about it. So I admit that, because we genuinely are incredibly frustrated by the actions of Telegram. But yes, let's not dwell on the negatives, and be sure to switch to our web version or the app version if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you next week for the video, which will be entirely dedicated to a Q&A where I will be answering all of your pressing questions that you have submitted a week ago. So thank you very much. Take care and have a wonderful day.